You are now tuned into the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
All right, everybody, 1212, what's going on? You're now in tune to another session of the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah since 1998. Whether it's on your FM dial, internet radio station, podcast, or website, we're up in the mix bringing you a slice of what we call 21st century black radio to the masses. A mixture of old and new school music representing the international black diaspora, as well as news, commentary, interviews, and all that good stuff. You got myself, DJ Fusion, on the mix and commentary, and on the side you got my bro who does the same, Jon Judah. What's going on there, Judah?
Back in big measure, of course, dark matter of Agartas. Here with DJ Fusion, Jon Judah, got the funky styles what we choosing and using. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Back on the world stage again, FuseBox Radio Experience, folk styles we experiencing, my children. What's the deal, Fusion?
Doing good. We're back at it live and direct after a pretty decent 4th of July weekend. Some call it Independence Day, some of it's like it's 4th of July, 3 days off, whatever. It is what it is. Definitely talk a little bit more about some of the stuff I did later on, but feeling good, ready to get into another solid show. We're backlogging a lot of interviews, and just because we haven't really caught up on music in a while is the main reason why we've been kind of interview list for a bit. But starting next week, we're going to start running a whole bunch of interviews from independent music artists, authors, and other dope people. So stay tuned for that. And also, the AfroRadio.co project, definitely stay tuned for that. We're doing a lot of side work with that right now. Hopefully that'll be launching in September.
Yes, indeed. It's so beautiful.
In the beta stage, yeah. So check it out. It's going to be cool. In the meantime, you can go to AfroRadio.co and you can go and sign up for the mailing list. We aren't going to spam you or anything. Just when we have different updates and stuff like that. And we're just going to let people know what's good with the building of the site and when the site actually launches. So stay tuned for that goodness. And as always, we got to shout out all of the great people who, for one, listen to the radio show by whatever means. We deeply appreciate y'all, whether it's via the on-demand way of the podcast or through some of the different websites we're on board with. You support via some of the FM and internet radio stations we're down with. It's all appreciated. We're glad to be a part of your lives in some way, shape, or form in terms of checking out what's good. You know, without y'all, we wouldn't have made the spread that we have since our founding, damn near 13 years ago. So, you know, that's definitely what's up. And speaking of all those great people, shouts out to all of our wonderful affiliates who help spread the FuseBox Radio love. We deeply appreciate all of those fine folks, and they all also have lots of other great content besides us, so definitely support them by those other means. You can go to our official blog site, blackradiosback.com, and right at the top of blackradiosback.com, there's a segment for FuseBox Radio Broadcast affiliates. You just check on there, and you can just click onto all the websites of all the different folks that we represent with. So definitely click and support, and again, thank you all of those fine people. And let me see, and of course our folks on the end where we get on our written word vibe, and we got that with the fine folks of Planet Ill, planetill.com, and ohellnall at ohellnallblog.com with different music reviews of independent and major artists on both of those ends. Ohellnall blog with the new Music Tuesdays. Mixtape Mondays are on hiatus, just because there haven't been too many dope mixtapes. So if you have a dope mixtape, go to the blackradiosback.com website. You can go to our contact page and hit people up, because mixtapes been kind of whack to me lately. That's why we want to have something regular. And on the PlanetIll.com site, we got the weekly Indecent Exposure article series, where independent music artists from all types of genres from all over the world get props. And on both of those ends too, we definitely appreciate folks giving love over there, because some people on those ends don't necessarily listen to the show or always get a chance to listen to the show. That's their kind of gateway into the FuseBox Radio vibe. So, you know, whatever way people support, we definitely appreciate you. There's going to be another website or two folks will be writing for soon. Very soon, actually, just working out the last bit of details. We'll announce that as time goes by. So, FuseBox Radio rants in the written word and via audio. Lovely,
yes,
beautiful, all that good stuff.
World people.
No doubt. And if you want to check out the FuseBox Radio on the web, you can go to our official website, FuseboxRadioOnline.com, FuseboxRadioOnline.com. And, of course, BlackRadiosBack.com, our official blog. And if you want to check us out on the social networks, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, YouTube, Vimeo, LinkedIn, whatever, all of our stuff ends with FuseBox Radio. So Twitter.com/FuseBox Radio, LinkedIn.com/FuseBox Radio, and so forth and so on. And if you're like, that's a little too much for us to memorize, Fusion, type in FuseBox Radio Broadcast in your search engine of choice. We should be pretty much the first thing that pops right up. When you search for that, you can just find all of our random things and places that we're in. We're also available with our podcast via iTunes and Zune, Flycast FM, and TuneIn Radio. You can just either search for us there and either put up all of our stuff. You can subscribe. You know, the podcast updates weekly as we're a weekly clean radio show and all of that. And please, if you dig the show, all of these sites just about have some rating system. So if you're in iTunes and you can, you know, put in a blurb about how you feel about the show, we really appreciate it. And likewise through all of those other means, it really helps us propagate the show's vibe and love. And for those who have been able to do so, we appreciate it. And for those who haven't had a chance, again, if you had the time, that would be, you know, really great. And we love y'all for it, and we love y'all in general for supporting.
Yes, indeed. And if you love us, tell loved ones, tell friends, tell foes, tell everybody, tell the whole that the folk is about to begin, yo, Fusion.
Yes, indeed. And before we get into the music and, of course, our regular segments with the folks from Black Agenda Report, shout out to Glenn Ford and them. There's Black College Radio Network with Direct Effects, shout out to Lamar Blackman and all those folks. And the Press with Media Minutes. We got a few things to ramble about. For those who aren't familiar with the radio show's format, before we get into the tunes, because we like having our tunes and everything pretty much uninterrupted, we do this commentary segment at the beginning of the show. Just various stuff that's happened the past week that caught myself and Judah's eye and whatnot. And we go all over the place. So it was pop culture stuff to politics, silly stuff to mad serious stuff, whatever. We try to compress things as much as we can in that regard. And then afterwards, fly lovely tunes. And as we say often, I haven't said it in the past show or two, but you know, our commentary is our commentary alone. It doesn't necessarily represent our various outlets and stuff that have us on board. And you know, nobody has to agree with anything we say by any way, shape, or form. I believe in freedom of expression. I also believe in freedom of people like kind of blocking stuff out. They don't want to necessarily deal with it. All we hope to do while we do our commentary is, you know, maybe spark some conversation, spark some thoughts in people's minds and whatever else. So if that happens, we've done our job. We've probably done more than some radio outlets do every single day. So
yes, indeed.
It's all
trying
good.
Trying to bring some truth, some soul, you know what I'm saying, and just trying to keep it light, you know what I'm saying? We don't necessarily, we represent African American, Black Americans, but not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? It's that which was, and that which is, and that which shall ever be, is really what we represent. And, you know, we have mistakes, you know what I'm saying, but for the most part, this is the amenta.
You know,
this is all good.
Well, the best thing I like to say is we represent us, and with both of us being, you know, Black American with different experiences and other types of things and whatnot. You know, this is just our viewpoints, and sometimes, you know, some outlets are lacking in that. It's in terms of expressing basic viewpoints on things. Again, nobody has to agree, but you know, as one raised in this particular segment of the globe, I'm a big believer of freedom of expression. So how am I going to be about freedom of expression? I can't express my damn self. So, you know, let's go and get into that.
Soul radio represents that. Soul is not physical or not bound by the physical. So therefore, soul is going to be outside of the box, outside of the direction of people inside the box who are trying to contain creativity. Soul is going to be behind that. So therefore, soul will mention things and do things that are unexpected and sometimes not wanted, but will eventually grow on and be absorbed by people later.
Indeedy there, Judah. I'm trying to figure out, because we were talking earlier in the week about some stuff to get into. There's not even going to be that many topics this time. It's going to be some topics that are going to be a little intensive, I think. Just from the previous conversations we had, and of course, with us being clean, some of this we got to clean up and turn on our freestyle convo until our next project comes up. But that's a whole other subject matter. But anyway, I guess first off, let's get into this recent controversy with Tom Joyner versus Tavis, Smiley, and Dr. Cornel West. Let's go there first. Basically, this past week, Tom Joyner put out like kind of an open letter on the internet after there was the incident with the MSNBC editorialist who was on live television, and he called President Obama, how can I say this clear? D with 3 asterisks, fill in the blank. You know what I mean? You know, crude term for the melanatomy.
Ding ding.
That's one way of saying it. Thank you.
Ding ding. You jigger ding ding. What things are you doing?
Okay, we got a kindergarten term for it, but that works too. Thank you. Excuse me. And Tom Joyner put out this open letter talking about that this commentator cat, who, you know, was an older white dude, you know, kind of a stiff ass, whatever, wouldn't have felt free to have made that comment, or other outlets wouldn't be able to be free to make their own comments about President Obama, whether it's insulting or whatever, if it wasn't for the fact that Tavis, Smiley, and Professor Cornel West came out against him. And he just pretty much kind of ranted for a minute and said that, you know, those cats will never be on his show again, and we're supposed to support President Obama here in the States as Black American, essentially because he's black and blah, blah, blah. People can go on the web and search for the entire letter, but that's pretty much a summation of it. My opinion on this, I think Tom Joyner was being a little overly dramatic and very short-sighted. Those cats could not exist and people were going to talk smack about President Obama just because he's of black descent, much less anything he does policy-wise. And personally, I feel that everybody should have the right to say whatever the hell they want in that regard. If you can do it with any other politician, why not this guy? And, you know, to me, that's a little bit silly. Now, granted, I'm no big fan of Tavis Smiley. If people have listened to the show, they know I'm not a fan of Tavis Smiley. In a real short summation, I think that dude is a hustler with civil rights, and I really don't appreciate that nonsense in any way, shape, or form. And I'm disappointed in Professor West because he's an older man. I've never had a bad encounter with him. The few times I've ran up on him and met him or whatever. But I'm like, I think he should know better. We know age sometimes doesn't mean people know better. But it's like Tavis Smiley's reputation like tanked in the past few years. You know, especially when he started getting, you know, them sponsorships, all of a sudden he's kind of towing that corporate line a little too much, besides the fact that he came off mad petty when President Obama was running for president. And apparently Tavis Smiley thought he was the media HNIC, the head in charge. And when Obama was like, look, man, I'm on the campaign trail, I can't run to your State of Black America joint, I'm not B. Apparently, Tavis Smiley caught feelings like, well, he apparently thought he represented all of Black America because he held an event called State of Black America. And you know, kind of came off like a little, like a child, I'll say, because I had to keep it clean or whatever. And has pretty much ran with that since. And to a degree, Professor West has just kind of recently gotten on that plane. For people who can go into archives of the radio show, a few months back, he had an interview where he was just kind of whining about, well, I helped Obama get in office. Why couldn't I got some tickets to the inaugural or be up in this place and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, come on, y'all. Y'all look like little kids fighting. And I'm not discounting the good that some of these cats have done. Because I think Tom Joyner has done good with his platform for the type of cat he is. With radio. I think Professor West on the academic end has done good. And quite frankly, we do need some cats who, you know, are more on the at least semi-progressive side in academia. You know, especially compared to like a Mike Eric Dyson cat, but that's a whole other rant or whatever from me. And, you know, Tavis, I think the first few states of Black America were cool just for the sake of they did bring a lot of different people from different areas to talk about different things. But the way this is going, I'm like, y'all are fighting like 15-year-olds on the net. People are sending tweets and posting up blogs and kind of stuff. I'm like, don't y'all Negroes have phones? Send an IM, have a private conversation. Why does everything have to be blasted in public? And then the way this mainstream media goes, since apparently those three cats, maybe two other people supposedly represent all of Black America, I'm like, y'all are fighting like little girls. That's embarrassing. I mean, all them cats definitely don't represent me, but I'm like, that's mad embarrassing. And I don't know, I mean, I don't think just because I'm Black American, I'm supposed to be completely anti-one Obama or completely pro-Obama just because the man's brown. He might be fulfilling certain things. I mean, for one thing, he's a politician, first and foremost. No politician is God, and no politician is going to solve every problem. And what hasn't even really been the span of 4 years. That's ridiculous. That's just retarded or whatever. Well, pardon me for saying retarded, but that's ridiculous.
And most Black people who work for the state as the government are normally not in the position or want to really do anything for Black people.
No doubt. And I think all those cats are being played. I think to a degree Tom Joyner is being played by the Obama administration. And I think for the cats who are anti-Obama to a certain degree, regardless of whether they say they're Democrat, Republican, or third party, they're playing out Tavis, Smiley, and Professor West bad. Because it's not necessarily supposed to be about extremes, it's supposed to be about everybody reaching towards a goal of improvement for everyone. Whether it's, you know, a particular segment of America, where people talk about Black America, or America in general, which is what President Obama is in charge of, which is the entire United States. You know, for people to expect some cat to be in red, black, and green in the White House after 43 presidents, where, you know, they were getting after, you know, cats who were of European descent who were Catholic not even about 40 years ago. You know, that's a little bit naive. We're talking a generation and a half. So just something to think about. That was one thing that just kind of stuck out with me, where I was like, wow, all y'all cats are about 50 plus, like either older cousin age or auntie age or not too far from my mama's age. And I'm like, y'all are all looking real stupid right now. Slow your roll. Let's get back to some serious business. I know I rambled on that for a bit there, Judah. You want to touch base on that real quick?
Nah, I thought you were good.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Next up, a big case that happened here in the States. I don't necessarily think it got as international as maybe some other court cases have gotten here. The Casey Anthony case. Real short summation. People can look up Casey Anthony and pull up a whole bunch of documentation. Essentially, this young woman had reported her child missing, but a lot of cracks came into the case where it ended up that she ended up being gone for about over a month and all this other type of stuff. They end up finding, very unfortunately, this 2-year-old child dead in a bag, decomposed, and with all types of just crazy injuries and stuff like that. And the court case for that just ended up winding up in, besides a charge of lying, some charges, I should say, of lying to the police, she was found not guilty on all counts, misdemeanor counts, first-degree murder, neglect, and a whole bunch of other things. Now, my real quick summation, I know people who follow the Twitter line kind of saw me rant on that for a little bit, but really quickly, I don't see how you can lie to the police about what happened to your child and not get charged with some kind of neglect. We weren't around that place. None of us were. Only people who know what happened is essentially her, whoever else was around that house at that time. Whether it was an accident or, some sociopathic, cold-blooded murder, that young child was done dirty.
No doubt. And
I personally feel that's a shame. That's the only person I really need to feel sorry for in this entire case, because best case scenario, Casey Anthony, her daughter was Kaylee Anthony. Casey Anthony has some issues.
No doubt.
She has some serious issues that somebody needs to check her out for, psychologically and on other levels. And in the worst case scenario, a cold-blooded killer just walked away and is going to probably get mad benefits from various stuff, which is a damn shame, but that's unfortunately how our system works. I peeped some of the case. I didn't necessarily follow it too hard, but I've been doing a lot of reading up on it within the past week or two. And essentially, I think the way some of the charges were, they were saying the prosecution couldn't necessarily prove certain stuff beyond the shadow of a doubt. I'm sure a lot more is going to come out by the juries and everything within the upcoming weeks. But I think unfortunately, while it might be a travesty of justice to some, and I think to me on my end, if for no other reason for neglect, like I said, I don't know if she killed that child or not. While justice might not have been done on this plane, it's going to be done on another plane, because no child of any background deserves to die a horrible death.
No doubt. One thing I think is very, very interesting is that I guess people know the obvious of where we probably will go with. You know what I'm saying? Our feelings on that, and we will go there. There wouldn't have been a smell of decomposition in the car of a black person, and he walk away, or she walk away,
or any person of color. Actually,
you have people saying foolish and delusionary and confused things about only people who know about race are people above 30.
Excuse me.
That's what those. I mean, who are you talking about? Where they from? You know what I'm saying? And then that affects the schools they go to. I mean, then it's affected by the schools they go to and what they tune into the media. But things still go on. It's just not an individual's face. That was a situation that was in people's face. And dead body odor. Nigga goes to jail. Period.
Or people would have been in jail for quite some time. And the other aspect of this case, what I thought was interesting too, since some people kind of caught feelings with me on that, but I'm like, I'm sorry, if that was a person of color and some of those same scenarios happened, there would have been an issue. Then secondly, I don't think none of that would have really been on TV with the national media coverage, not in the way it was directed towards Casey Anthony. And let me just get a little more detailed with that. I know some people are going to be like, well, this case all involved, white folks of certain poverty level and whatever. Let me put it like this. If you don't want to necessarily say that race directly plays a role in this case, and I can completely understand that particular viewpoint and argument, class certainly did. Class did, and how the mainstream media does things did. And with that, I'm saying that if a young child of color who was dirt poor, I'll say mainstream white America, that's, real poor, gone missing, they weren't going to get all that headline news coverage.
That's right.
And all that other stuff to go ahead and do a sweep and find that child. I'm not necessarily saying that every media outlet might even have the capacity to do that, but I'm like, the way patterns have gone, that doesn't happen. And that doesn't go down. And I'm sorry, I feel if Casey Anthony was a black lady or some other type of thing, if some of them same scenarios happened, we'd be hearing all these stories about how black women are whack raising kids, and there's just a regular tragedy that happens in America, and blah blah blah. A whole group of people would have been stereotyped because of the actions of that one person. Whereas, we're not looking at white America like, well, whether it was, I don't necessarily get what the lady was dealing with, whether it's mental issues, some late postpartum, because that is a serious issue, or whatever else. You wouldn't have gotten that, oh, well, they might have had a medical thing and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, the way things went down, somebody felt the need to hide a body to the point where it got decomposed and messed up and whatever. That's a problem. And other cats would not have gotten that leeway. Also, crazy news factoid while I was researching some stuff today, which just shows how whacked out the media is to have any kind of story to carry on a 24-hour news cycle. Shouts out to both the web and actually comedian Christopher Titus's podcast I was listening to earlier today, which made me research this. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about his recent special in a bit. Excuse me. Essentially, ABC News had paid for the rights to home video footage, interviews, and stuff like that to the tune of $250,000 to Casey Anthony and her family.
No doubt.
So for those who might have been like, well, how the hell she get these old high-powered lawyers and all of that stuff? That's why. So we gotta think, well, if you were able to get a public defender or, no offense to Jacoby and Myers, but Jacoby and Myers around your way, would this thing have turned out the same way?
Sure.
It's just a little thing that kind of bug people out. Because for good or for bad, the media does play a role. I mean, at the end of the day, you go through a jury, 12 people make a decision. Yes, that's the justice system. Yes, that's the American way. But I think cases like this and so many numerous cases that aren't even related to this, whether it's, the Oscar Grant trial, Mumia Abu-Jamal's situation, so forth and so on. So there's a flawed justice system. And while as an American and having enough experience in different places and with different people and talking to different people and stuff, we do have one of the top justice systems in terms of the way things function. There are flaws here and some stuff really has to get corrected, and I think first and foremost that's what this case shows. Period.
No, definitely. I definitely think that's a good point. That, in other words, the justice system, I think, does work better on the policing end and how the police and I guess CIA, FBI function in the sense of meddling in regular people's affairs. It could work better there too, but in the sense of where it does work good on the policing end, and I guess in combating crime towards innocent people, it has to be applauded. However, in that particular situation, which is still a part of the justice system, it shows you how it's flawed in that you have to pay to play. That is like prostitution. So you ain't getting no booty unless you give up some money. You're not getting justice unless you give up some money. You know what I'm saying? That's prostitution. On a legal level, that's all that is.
No doubt. Very, very good point. That's why I'm like, there's definitely a class issue with this. And I think that affects a lot of people. I don't care what your background is. Everybody ain't balling with some money. Or has a mysterious benefactor of when you get caught up, you get the most top-notch legal service.
And the reason why I think race has something to do with it, because I think people have been conditioned by media in the sense of light is right. When you hear me say dark, we don't mean dark in the negative sense. Dark to the ancient Egyptians meant, a heavenly state. So that's where we're coming from. So in other words, people have been made to think that light is good or white is right. So in the sense of a white girl, innocent, looks pretty, she can't be wrong. She couldn't have killed that little girl. And people who have that cover know they have that cover and they use it for their benefit. That's where I say race comes in. But yeah.
Oh no, I mean, don't get me wrong. That's what I'm talking about. Like when I was talking about that, was more talking about the direct case itself.
No.
In terms of society, yes, I agree with you.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, in terms of how society rolled and how the media system rolls, trust me.
Yeah. I wasn't even saying that in about what you were saying. I'm just saying that in the sense of period. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I view it in the sense of where race comes in.
No doubt. And I mean, I think one of the things is people had to look at stuff like this. Well, you might be like, well, that don't affect me, etc., etc. It's like, if you had a similar scenario, do you think your situation would have been the same? Like, think that through really, really hard. You know what I mean? Would that justice system get you off? Just some food for thought. That's all I'm saying. crack.
I know somebody who just got out of lockup recently, whose mother is white and their father is black, and all of them, the mother and the father, have been in the street, and he is consequently witnesses in the street. And at certain court cases, he has brought up to the judge that his mother was white. Why would he do that?
Yeah, that's an interesting scenario.
Why would he do that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
That's an interesting scenario right there. That might be a horrible.
I know that for a fact. I can get people on speed dial. You know what I'm saying? To confirm that one. You know what I'm saying? Word is born.
No doubt. And I mean, at the end of the day, a life passed away that shouldn't have passed away. And
that's
I think on a basic humanitarian level, I know some people try to play too cool for school or whatever with that. I'm like, that's whack, that's really whack. I can't imagine somebody that young feeling that helpless and going through that type of scenario. And unfortunately, mess like that happens every damn day. So, people gotta think about that real tough and real serious. So, that's my viewpoint on that. Let me see. What else do we got here? Let's get a little more lighthearted and goofy. Talk about the weekend. Roll out.
We're going to have my children listen up with another week's good ladies. Soldiers, we have more.
Indeedy. Yeah, a little bugged out story. This NFL Cowboys wide receiver Roy Williams, he been with this lady for a minute and all that, so he mails this package to her containing on Valentine's Day, containing money, a baseball, a recorded proposal message, and a $76,000 ring. So it's pretty much like some roundabout way of saying, hey, will you marry me? And the young lady says no. And now they're going through a thing where he's like, I want to get my engagement ring.
I knew it was stuff back.
And it's becoming kind of a big legal thing under Texas law and stuff like that. And a few things from my end on this. I'm like, for one, who the hell told you that was a smart idea to mail all of that crap? Because, I love my people at the post office. I've had relatives who work there and friends and other types of things. But who's to say somebody wouldn't have been dishonest and pilfered that much? Like, that package drop is like, because I mean, a $76,000 ring, one of them rocks had to be big as hell. They ain't no platinum in the world to make a ring $76,000.
You had to say yes for me to give up that type of ring. Let me get a confirmation, then I'm gonna give you the ring. And hold on to that ring? Nah.
But that's another thing. Technically, why not do it in person? Who else going to mail it?
Illusions about the women they're involved with.
Well, he definitely has in this illusion, but I was like, this dude is kind of stupid. I'm like, who the hell does that? Who's going to mail that? What prevented you from going over there and being like, hey girl, look, I'm saying I want to marry you? Because if you said no, you could just took that damn ring back. And it kept it moving. Now you got family members involved and courts and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, the woman who's holding on to that ring is tacky as hell. I'm like, you're not married to this dude. Why do you have this ring? I mean, unless they find, some type of legal thing where, maybe messing around could get stuff away or whatever. Like, if you're not with this dude, why are you holding on to this ring?
And the ring is almost a blessing that she is holding on the ring, because that lets him know before 2 and 3 kids down the road that she wasn't the one. And if the 76 man, a divorce would have been that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a keeper. But he couldn't please her, so she keep the ring and didn't make it easy. You know what I'm saying?
Then thirdly, I'm like, what the hell is in a $76,000 ring? I mean, if you're living like that, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's how people spend their money, but I'm like, 76 G's? I live an average life, I'm like, can I make 76,000? I'd be happy as hell right now.
He paid the Jew 76 and he had to pay a lawyer that one later. That's all he did. If he get the money, if he get the ring back, God bless him. But if he don't, he should view it as that. Get the tension off his back. You know what I'm saying? Get that witch out of here. Get that witch out of the net. You know what I'm saying? Better that than than something else that might not be good happen. Step. Period.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm about to say, I guess it is cheaper than a divorce.
Generating that, you know, keep it moving. At all, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it is cheaper than divorce settlement, so I guess we got to put that silver lining on the dark cloud. That's true. We haven't written any, you know, baby mama stories or no mess like that. So,
mama drama.
Lesson of the day: know who the hell you're getting with, and don't try to propose via mail because you might get into some problems. How about that?
And the old wisdom was,
and you should probably try to
make a whole housewife. Don't try to make a whole housewife. My children, Fusion.
Well, aren't we passionate on that? Okay. True fact and all good. Let me see here. So we did the cases and the other stuff. Yeah, just one or two quick notes about some stuff I peeked during the weekend. Just little recommendations. I watched mad movies this weekend. Kind of lazied it out besides having family time and running around and stuff like that. One or two documentaries a little off the beaten path I really recommend people to watch. First off, I was blessed by one of my contacts to get a screener of the Tribe Called Quest documentary that Michael Rappaport directed.
Word.
And stuff, the Beach Rhyme and Life joint. And I have to highly recommend it. I know it's going to be playing in selected theaters throughout this month in August in the United States. I know people can search for the various dates and locations for that. I think it's a very good documentary. I think it's cool that somebody was that intensive in terms of doing a documentary on, for one, a Tribe Called Quest in general, and just that late 80s to mid 90s movement of hip hop and stuff like that. Let's see here. The early commentary was Q-Tip wasn't feeling it for a minute, but then was just like, okay, whatever. I don't think he comes off horrible in it, but there are parts where he comes off as kind of an ass. And my personal opinion, or whatever. But to see how the dynamics went between the guys, especially when you saw like some video about people talking about the breakup that happened right around the Love Movement period, and even, you know, the post-conflict that still seems to be kind of going on today between Q-Tip and Fife, and seeing Jerobi and Fife Dog's opinions about it and other outside people's opinions about it is utterly fascinating. I mean, the music is gonna be dope. The commentary is really, really dope. And there's some stuff that you learn a good amount about some of these guys. I think it was put together very, very well. The only thing I find kind of sad about the documentary is that, for one, a lot of cats are talking about that period being like the last, kind of almost like it was the last great period. And granted, these cats grew up and came up during that period, so they're going to have a certain kind of glow to it. But it gave me a bad taste in my mouth. Like, it was like one of those things, like how you have like Dan Rather and that World War I generation talking about we're the greatest generation, like everybody else is going to be crappy. Like, that's not encouraging. I think that's kind of whack, especially because a lot of these cats are still making music. Whether it's from that native tongue clique or beyond, it's like, that's a little ridiculous. You gotta take control of things, try to make it dope. But that's my own little spiel on that. And yeah, in general, just seeing that what looks at the moment to be an insurmountable kind of tension between Fife Dog and Q-Tip, it's kind of sad. And when you see the beginning of how they got together and just saw how other things go, it's a little bugged out. It's a little bugged out. But yo, definitely check that when it comes through your area. Support it in the theaters so you can see it via that way. When it drops on DVD, I'm sure that'll have it later this year. Support it that way and all that. Fascinating look in terms of almost to a degree how hip hop kind of had highs and lows in the 80s and 90s, and kind of a little bit of a question mark of where it's going to go from here. But yeah.
One thing I could say about it, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't have any opinion on it. But one thing that Fusion said was the aspect about people have a strange concept of time, like it's almost compartmentalized section. When, you know, time is like water, you know. And I think, you know, if there is a thing of something being better in the past or maybe whatever. But there's something like that Patti LaBelle thing. Because she didn't have a hit record, her her stuff is in the past. That's a strange conception of art. It's like almost, it's not, they don't view it as art. They almost view it as almost like a corporate account sheet, where it sold more then, so therefore was more relevant and it had more soul, when actually it's reversed. Sometimes it's reversed in the sense, it could have soul and sell, but in the sense of, it's for it to do whatever, and for them to be like, still like heading up, for them to be high. They don't have to, they could just be leveling off and still do high stuff. And in other words, people shouldn't necessarily view themselves in the box like, well, I'm an older artist, but you're an artist, period, who can still do stuff, who can get whatever. People don't want older artists to compete because it's something that they may add to it. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean the new cats can't, but at the same time, do you go to a car mechanic that's been doing it for a year? Or do you go to a car mechanic that's been doing it for 25 years? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And how they're gonna tune this sound and tune this art, you know what I'm saying? And it's just for, even if you don't mess with them for what they want to do and what they feel. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this that long, and you still have the passion to do it. It's all good. I know a lot of jokers that fell by the wayside and left, you know what I'm saying? The people live in these illusions and want to feel that whatever, and I think they ignore those people, and those, it's going to show you, people say good things, but when they try to limit you like that, it means they're really not on your side. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy lurks and that evil part lurks wherever. You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah, trying to kill your spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's all essentially that is. Or the aspect that you're old and all of a sudden your artistic spirit gets worn out or dead when you pass 25. There are walking dead people who talk like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can do that. I can definitely do that. And a lot of these cats, still, at least make good music. Some of it is not to the quality of what they made when they were younger. That's just factual. But I'm the one of those types. I had the Midnight Marauders tape back in the day. That's like my personal classic Tribe Called Quest album. I broke 3 copies of that tape.
No doubt.
Playing it so damn much on stereo and the Walkman. I know that album back to front. I might not be able to say calculus things like I learned back when I was in college. But I can go through literally that entire album and break down verses and whatnot, because that was an album that was that important to me in hip hop. And I think all those guys, even when they were I guess at the tail end of their careers, put out some really, really solid music on their discography. And I'll almost say to the point where their last 2 albums, if some other group released them, they would have probably been considered at least classics for that time frame. Because Tribe Called Quest came out so strong with their first 3 joints, and Midnight Marauders was both a creative and mainstream success, that almost everything else, especially when they started having a conflict, it seemed like it was kind of on the downhill slide and what have you. If anything, I'll say this about Tribe Called Quest documentary: somebody really needs to do a real Native Tongues documentary. I know a few years ago Vibe had that article where they interviewed most of the people from Native Tongues, but not everybody. Somebody needs to really get into what's what, because when I watched this documentary, I got the idea of certain cats blew up and certain cats didn't, to a certain degree. And sometimes things happen when people blow up, and there's been a lot of kind of lingering conflict from this. And I would love to see how that gets broken down and see people's different sides of the game with that. But yeah.
One thing is for sure, Q-Tip's last album that came out, Q-Tip sounded, as far as I was concerned, which goes back to what I was saying, sounds as good as he ever has. So that spirit really doesn't die. At least that creative thing. Maybe what they do and whatever has a question mark. But to me, Tip in 08, 09, when he was doing that, especially some other little side projects I think he did overseas, he would still sound as good as he ever did. Which means that it don't ever die unless you want it to die.
No doubt. And they're supposedly still contractually obligated to do one more Tribe album. So who knows if that will ever come out. But if it does, I would like for it to not be just a kind of throw off type of thing. You see some of these collabos nowadays, it be sounding mad dry because people ain't into it. The fan in me is I hope if and when y'all do this, there's just gonna be that good vibe and creative spirit, and I can be like, damn, there's another classic Tribe album, and go from there. I mean, that joint, I'm telling you, Midnight Marauders was literally the soundtrack for part of my high school experience. Period. Like that, It Takes a Nation of Millions, Into the 36 Chambers, the Fuji second album, and some other joints are just there. Like, yo, they're in there. Like, other parts of my brain cells may wither away, but that joint is in there. So we'll see what's going on with that.
And those albums are living. Those albums are memories to me. They're living right now. I mean, you know, they're old, so they're dead. Foolish thinking.
No doubt. And one more documentary that was real random. Like, I was in a real random, like, Hulu watching mood. One days I was just kind of cooling out at the homestead before running around with family. It's related in a lot of ways to just how American culture and American media is. But it's not, but it is. There's a documentary called The Eyes of Tammy Faye. You can watch it for free on Hulu or Snag Films, I know, right from the gate. Or whatever. And it is about Tammy Faye Baker. And some people may know her for the ministry she had with Jim Baker back in the day, the televangelist scenario or whatever. Some people may know her for this season she was on The Surreal Life on VH1. You know, or just being that lady, you know, people always saw with like big eyelashes and mad makeup and little high
way too much makeup
and stuff like that.
Amount of makeup
and stuff like that. And I was sitting there watching it. That documentary is utterly fascinating on so many levels. Like, I'm sure people who were into that, because I was kind of young when some of this stuff went down. Like, I think I almost kind of got more knowledge of her during that latter period of my life. But to see how she and her husband kind of were one of the founders of the televangelist type of deal, and 3 times they had what they built jacked from under them from people they thought they could trust, not just on a professional level but on a religious level.
No doubt.
Was very, very deep. Like 700 Club was originally their joint, and Pat Robertson jacked that from them. They had another television station with another group of people who are big right now jacked from them. And then when the Jim Baker controversy went down, when, you know, he cheated on her and there were financial allegations and all of this other type of stuff. Damn, what is that dude's name? Crap. One of these jackasses that does stuff. I talk about Robertson. The other people.
Oral Roberts? Oral Roberts?
Not Oral Roberts, no. Pat Robertson jacked 700 Club and other stuff from them. And there was another family. Then there's this one dude who still talks a lot of yang right now and says he's a Christian, like a right-wing Christian type of dude. I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, he's a famous dude, but my mind's going blank. I know we'll get to the music in a minute. You know, those cats jacked people when they were at their most vulnerable. And just as a lifeless, that goes to show, you know, you gotta really eyeball the people you're around, because you had people who were like, we're in faith with each other. Besides doing business, you know, and trying to spread the word of God or whatever, people were like, I don't care, I want that satellite y'all got. Because they were supposed to be some of the first people on that level who got satellite TV.
Word.
To broadcast their stuff. And just things that happen in her life in general is just really, really fascinating. It's not a long documentary or anything like that. It's paced really well, and as probably a completely random FuseBox Radio documentary watch on top of People in the Tribe joint. 2 very, very solid movies. And lastly, I saw The Green Lantern.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, for people who remember that stuff or remember the reruns from kids from the cartoons, or people who maybe read the comic book, as soon as I saw the guy that they got, I was like, no, that's not Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? But they get a lot of cats that kind of play these cats. Even cats that play Spider-Man, I was like, no. Peter might not have been a tough guy, but he wasn't that dude though. And you know, it's hard for them to. Christopher Reeve might have been the closest person I think that kind of was, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But nah, I didn't even whatever. And also, basics, real quick, as a kid, when I saw Tammy Faye with all that makeup on, I knew God wasn't in that organization. as a child, I said, something ain't right with that woman. Now, she maybe was done wrong by the people around, but all that makeup symbolized to me that there was a spirit around them that was more about money, and it wasn't about Christ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
it was never really about that. And the white church in America was one of the main even though it helped black slaves read, but it was one of the main propagator of racism. So, you know, these people have to deal with a lot of different, demons and stuff. And, that's more a political, economic machine than anything else. Anyway.
Well, documentary gets a lot into that and how people interact on various things. I actually believe her vibe of it. Like, I believe she was into it for good reasons. Other heads, not so much. And maybe that's just the power of the documentary or whatever else. I mean, I've read different stuff on her too, but I believe that while she may have sincerity, that people were definitely surrounded by crazy stuff. But peep that joint if people get a chance to. It's pretty dope. I think like a little over an hour and a half, so they ain't gonna take all day to peep or whatever else. And let me see it. Yeah, Green Lantern was meh. I mean, my personal opinion, my tomboy comic book side is still kicks in very, very hard. So far, Marvel is winning because besides Batman movies, DC movies have been kind of wild as of late. I mean, Captain America dropped in a week or two. That actually looks kind of dope, which is kind of impressive to me. X-Men First Class has dropped. That was pretty dope. Iron Man was excellent. That's probably one of the best adaptations I've seen from Marvel. Like them just getting Robert Downey Jr. like murdered that series. Like they got the perfect guy for that or whatever. We'll see how the Avengers and all that type of stuff moves and goes along. And Thor was dope too, surprisingly, and I was not a big fan of that series. But I think they got the right people in action for that too. But yeah, my little movie critique / all that noise FuseBox Radio-esque vibe review, since it's so rare to chill lately. I actually got to sit my ass and chill. Peep some pretty decent stuff. So yeah.
No doubt. But, yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely glad you could tune in to another world, fantastic, cosmic, amazing sound situation. Of course, put together by DJ Fusion, of course, and the wonderful and beautiful Johnny Kundalini, baby.
Yes,
Beauty, Black Beauty, what's the deal, C?
Man, after we got into them topics, man, we took up a little bit of time, but it's all good. I knew it was going to be that much we were going to talk about, but it was going to take up some damn time. It was just too intensive. But it's all good, man. We about to get directly into some fly music and all that stuff with the syndicated FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion Jon Judah. In for another week to bring you some 21st century black radio vibes. No payola is poisoning our playlist or our commentary. We're just bringing our aspect of Black America and its fly tunes and sounds and things we're exposed to straight to you. So we hope that you enjoy. Sit back, relax. We're about to get into the audio vibes. All right. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get funky.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
To myself, conceiving new thoughts to sustain my wealth. Keep my eyes open wide, my ears pierced with sound. I'm searching for a beat like a hungry rhyming hound, cause I'm potent, vicious, and the most pleasant. Sustain any strain, keep you all guessing. I'm a voyager for rhythm, a pirate for a rhyme. My voice is the vessel, now my mind must climb to a much higher plane. That's my domain, devastated, fascinating. All but no strain, too reliable to reason. A victim of sin, wise up to the season. And don't be ditched, been rhyming for years. And now the time, not 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but 9. To brag is not my bag, but I must say this. You can say just ice, or say justice. DMX, rock on, rock on, rock on, rock on. I don't wanna talk junk or sound displeased, but your crew is the lettuce, boy, you're the cheese. Got a knack for being rude, I love to diss, that's why I'm not nice. And call serve vicious, just ice, that's right. I'm rocking along with my man KRS. When you put the record back on, be alert, you jerks. Do you hear what I meant? The consequences non-linear, very engines captivate and control your very body and soul. Don't dare stop me now. I'm on the road, giving credit to the man who beats the best. BDP Blast Master KRS. He's the master of the beat, the wizard of machine, connoisseur of a rhythm with sound that's keen, combined with just destined to create the crew of the year 1988. In fact, it's like that, cause it's right and exact. Monstrosity of force with power that's packed to destroy or disperse or even invert. But the bottom line is this, that you're gonna get hurt. Don't get in our way, you better watch your step. Just Ice and KRS got big respect. So for all of the people who are not sure, Sir Vicious Just Ice is back for more. And if you never bear witness, now is the time. Your eyes will glisten, your ears better listen. Chastisement now for everybody I'm dissing. For all the MCs, yes, I wrote this. If you can't see well, then hear this notice. Now if you wanna battle me, you better take heed. We're raising sharp rhymes that will make you bleed. After betting, double getting your fight hard to pay. Also regret the deficit. This was going to cost you much more than a little off you. Cause now you've been off more than you can chew. Gotta tantalize the style, take your mind on tour. Watch Just Ice services, rock rhymes galore, reinforcing my rule, and I'm ready to duel with another sucker MC who wanna play the fool. Gotta be crazy, mentally unstable, battle me on the mic. My man on the tables, you can never be smart and intelligent. Brainiac instead, Joe stupid, crazy ass maniac. This rapper dedicated to them, all dirty MCs. It's like me like flip, waste time on people who should be neglected, make themselves look bad on a 12-inch, breaking all sucker MCs. Your fate is at hand. Don't ever let me see your butt in a jam. We don't like each other, but it's plain to see. It's gonna take all you got to deal with me. Peace.
What's the deal? It's MC Light. You're checking out the FuseBox, bringing the best of hip hop and R&B from all over.
It's the repo man. Repossession is my occupation. It's not my fault you facing foreclosure. I told ya, I'm just an agent working for the man. And his manuscripts say you owe him for this land. Don't cry to me and don't lie to me. Acting like you ain't home, faking on the phone. You should have thought about that when you bought the Benzie. You missed a few increments, now we gotta come and get your ish. If you slip on the pavements, I get paid to make sure that you pay rent or get out. Throw your clothes in the streets, frozen meat out your refrigerator. Then my boys come back and get it later with a forklift. We don't care how hard you work, we taking your ish. It's too late, your payment's way past your due date. You couldn't hide from me even with a new face or plastic surgery. Your debt's outstanding, I don't care about your family. Don't hand me no excuses, you know it's useless. No one's stopping me, just get off the property before I bring the cops with me. Possibly, this could turn into a criminal act. Give me your fax machine, PlayStation in the basement, adjacent to the big screen television. You can't tell the system no, we gotta get the dough. The company want their G's or the keys to the convertible. And hey, nothing personal, okay? I'm just doing my job, collecting on your debts, now you're losing the wad. Bruising your wallet, whatever in your pocketbook, all get took to my agency, then they paying me. It ain't phasing me, that's my thing. When I'm mob off with your shit, listen to me sing. La 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 la.
One, paycheck from sleeping on the street. 2, many bills my skrill don't meet. 3-day notice from the landlord on the seat. 4, caliber shots ain't discreet. But sick, I'm still jack frequent, no secret. Cause they she be delinquent, no closer inspection, repossession collection. Motivates birth protection in the brokest section. In other words, the ghetto. Repo man pulling strings like Geppetto. Squeeze to Adam, let go. Cause I just gotta be real. I'm tired of infomercials with them 5-year payment deals. See, I was sleeping on the carpet in my apartment when I heard my car ignition cause somebody sparked it. So I run all the way down the hallway, full throttle. Don't give in is my motto, so I bust them with a bottle. He screaming, what you gon' pay me with? Then he started laughing, singing crazy-ish. La 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 la. I said, shut the fuck up, and then I banked him in the jaw. But that was no use, even though he skedaddle. Bill collectors make my phone rattle. Tell my kids don't tattle. When you pick up the receiver, I'm sick with a fever. You don't know where I am either. Even hillbillies at a party line dancing. Get they Ford trucks with Ford financing. Banks they give the loan figure, damn, in the worst case. We making money cause we had it in the first place. And where was it that they got that cash from you when you deposited from busting your ass? Well, 2 weeks after that last altercation, I noticed my front lock had a slight alteration. My TV was gone and out the window from my room. I heard the Repo Man sing his devious tune. It went la 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 la
La la la la la la la la la la la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
What you doing? What the fuck? Who is that? The repo? What? I paid y'all. Look this, I'm gonna get my bat and whoop his ass. Don't try to hold me back. Huh? I'm gonna feed my kids without a refrigerator. What my kids gonna sleep for? Hey, y'all.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
You know we're in Berkeley, California right now. Riding on the freeway, man. Passing Emeryville, going through Oakland. Shouts out to Richmond, San Francisco, Lil B. One day to live, cause we living in the moment. The past is the present, the gift is my performance. I'm working for the future, cause I live in a computer. I can tell you things that I've seen, a lot of guns in the streets, shattered dreams. Spacebar, backspace, trace steps. I'm on the block like job best. Smoke a lot of weed, had to calm my stress. With a thought when the money came, my problems would change. Step back, I knocked my chains. Work back like I'm out the game. I'm out of your lane, you think twice, forget follow your brain. I got rich and I act the same. It's lame, I'm too real. You the one who changed. I had to open up my eyes since I got that fame. Sit back in my partner's office, look inside for reminiscing. Now I took them losses, man. I promise one day, if I take that loss, paint the whole city black, open up that coffin. No, sir, I don't believe in disease. You a slave to the world and the books and preachers. I feel weird cause I go against my own body. Keep it too real, I got a new deal. Sick and fake, but that money in that coupe real. Actually, what's the root of how you feel? No disrespect, I found myself through church, paying respect to the Lord like everyone else. But the picture of the blonde hair and blue eyes is something that I ain't saying that I can't, but I ain't gonna be another slave to the race. And I got friends around the world at 21, this is on my mind. Practice forgiveness with nobody taught when I made them wishes. Real business, freaking fell down, hopped all those fences, feel bad because I made mistakes. I still got raped by the system, still forgive them. Spent your whole childhood in the courtroom system, fell down, nobody gon' pick them. No money, no lawyer gon' pick them. Hey, just forgive them, Leaving to play, leaving to die, leaving to rot. I'm surprised he alive. For real, you poor, you die. The rich get killed cause the money they got. Man, the sports get money while the doctors saving lives. Can't peel 9 to 5, can't even pay the bills. We need to manage the money for the builders and plumbers, the waters, the purifiers, the paper, the lumber. I might go to LA for the summer, Venice beach music, open up the thunder, eternal slumber.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
the sips that look good and cook good. Cinderella fancy, but she still look good. Butt naked in the kitchen flipping pancakes. Plus she tricking off the dough that a man makes. We got our own handshake, continuously fake. Then up the car, cause we just can't wait to get home. Early in the morning, getting stoned. Pretty with her eyes low, money by Bible. The type of shit that Big said he would die for. Is the type that I'd rather stay alive for. Tats on her back, looking all tribal. She knows shoes, like she knows survival. Well put together, she weathered the storm. Seen her brother die, so forever she's strong. Hit Beyonce's song and she gotta perform. Whether or fighting, we getting it on. Ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams from the hood. I don't even say this, she can feel it. I talks to realest, toenails acrylic. Ass is a weapon and it's hard to conceal it. Baby in one arms, the other is a skillet. Fried chicken macaroni, raised on the back of Stony. Ghetto Prince, she's my abalone. Like this should've had the back of Tony. Montana reminded me of my mama. Knowing the drama like she know when the joke. Still a music and where's not want me to smoke. I poke my head out of Benzes. My tweets is the streets and I know who my friends is. Endless love for the money, power and clothes. My ghetto housewife watch reality shows. She might get the snapping if the cabinets ain't closed. When the camera snapping, she ready to pose. Dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams from the hood.
I notice all my flaws when it come to writing rhymes. Subject matter be changing too quickly at times, so I keep it strictly about dimes and stick to the story. Call me a pro in these category. Had explicit experiences I shouldn't mention. For me, getting women turned from sport to addiction. Powerful women playing the roles of submission. Lawyers on leashes, congresswomen inflicting pain on them. I gave one and then I'm sadistic. They liked it, they added devices, twisted till I get a nice chick to get me on some nice ish. Crib raising kids, Labrador behind a white fence, but I'm still single, looking for Cleopatra, African queen. Yo, look at me, I'm a bachelor. Y'all can get in trouble, keeping girls behind closed doors. Cross your fingers, be happy I haven't chose yours. She loved glamour, bought a Vera Wang sandals, Valentino bags. It's my etiquette, my man is half hood, half class. Photographers, cameras, caught us out there. The spotlight, hope she can handle. She can join me red carpet at my next non-profit event, having sponsored by some alcohol products. Jumping out of Bentley with some fresh red bottoms. You lived your dream with me when you were just in the projects. Ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams, ghetto dreams from the hood. Dreams.
Yo, check this out. This is Chuck the Public Enemy. You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion. Harder than you think.
Yeah, it's live, it's going down. What? This is a robbery, boy, come out your pockets. We hit the lotteries, boys, it's in your wallets. This is a robbery, boy, give me them dollars. Give me them dollars, give me them dollars. This is a robbery, boy, come out your pockets. We hit the lottery, boy, it's in your wallets. This is a robbery, boy, give me them dollars. Give me them dollars, give me them dollars. My third eye never blind, divine assassin. Taurus is the sign for the dimes that be asking. Reverend works with a mind that's advanced and put in works. Spread knowledge everlasting. Sharpshooter with a Luca blasting at Lucifer. Asking the truth of the earth to find Jupiter. Medusa the ruler of wicked women and timid men. We killing cops till they free my nigga innocent. And licking shots in the battle when the war began. Wrath for the prominent. All hail the gods again. Reign of the dominant. We looking for Osama bin Laden, plotting on the fall of evil rotten men. All my squad is wise as King Solomon. It's all for one and one for all to the very end. Cause once I got a friend, I never forgot a friend. G-I-L blend equal 10 minus 3.
It's a robbery, boy, come out your pocket. We hit the lottery, boy, it's in your wallet. It's a robbery, boy, come out your pocket. We hit the lottery, boy, it's in your wallet. Nigga, West welfare cheese or franks and beans and no-fill canned goods. We want it all from the hood. 50 plaques of oodles and noodles, dipsy doodles, cheese doodles. Next to this West Indian man who tried to throw voodoo on this most beloved. Boy, I've come down from regions undiscovered. I have you hovered over by black brothers in public. It's rugged. My fatal wound, you're not immune. I'm departing like King Arthur. Open hand come back is unlimited. I'm the Tomcat. Word. The old war crawler, Maserati with the spoiler, Cabin Middle East oil and hot water boilers. Cop gold bars from NATO, eating fried green tomatoes. Rearrange your hair like it's Mr. Potato. Near Reverend burgers like Green Hornet and Kato. Godfather the clan man, don't you turn Fredo. Charm like Splato, top Saki more than Baki Hana. Train like Rocky, defending Apollo Creed's honor. The still is unbendable, it's not recommendable to offendable. We come up, we finish you. Until the liquid swamp, we'll strike down, diminish you. The fate like the bottom of an old worn tennis shoe. I'm just skinning you, not aiming for ending you. The merciful, no force what the pain can do.
This is a robbery, boy, come out your pockets. We hit the lotteries, boys, it's in your wallets. This is a robbery, boy, give me them dollars. Give me them dollars. Give me them dollars.
This is a robbery, boy, come out your pocket. We hit the lottery, boy, it's in your wallet. This is a robbery, boy, come out your pocket. We hit the lottery, boy, it's in your wallet.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
I'm glad this week is over. I need to get away. Go home and throw my clothes on. Come get you right away. Can't wait to see you looking lovely. I hope you're thinking of me. Cause all I want is time with you and don't need nothing more. The way you handle them, oh, I'm so proud to be with you. So attracted to you too. You're so damn good to me in everything you do. Cause I am so in love. Oh, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love. Oh, baby, I'm so I'm so in love with you that I can't help myself. Can't help it. As long as it's me and you, we don't need nothing else. I got you. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
First thing in the morning, when I open my eyes and see you, I feel like a breath of fresh air. I feel like I could fly, that I could get by.
You know that I love you, baby.
Any obstacle that comes my way,
you know I do anything for you.
Cause of your love.
I do anything for you.
it be a blessing for me too. Oh baby, oh baby, sugar is sweet, but not like you. Raindrops fall, sunshine.
Now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
I'm trying to take a different direction to reach all the corners of your heart. So let's not mistake past imperfections for our present state. Our present state. Right here and now is all we have. So let's begin a brand new start. Leave all the hurt behind. 'Cause love is never late. Love is never late. There is no perfect time for. It's always there to find us. Leave the past behind. To find a simple path to reach all the corners of your soul, but you continue to hide your heart inside for protection. Right here and now is all we have, so let's begin a brand new start. Leave the past behind. Let's form a new direction. A new direction. There's no perfect time for. It's always there to find us. Let's leave the past behind and
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Love is the song I sing, a song for everyone. Come hear the haunting melody. Let it speak of love. Love is the way to cry. A sweet
Hey, this is DJ Logic. You're now listening to the FuseBox, bringing the best of hip-hop and soul music, news and commentary from all over.
Take that to the back. Take that to the back.
A long time we stayed together, been through the roughest weather, you and I. Still rich with love. We never had to borrow, and baby, only we know why.
I'm so glad I saved my love for you, and I did what I had to do. I invested my heart so free for what you gave me.
Open your heart to me, 'cause I'll give you security, my love.
Take that to the back.
My interest is strong. I got a love you can count on, baby love.
Take that to the back.
Let's believe I shopped around. Good insurance you have found in me.
Don't you worry.
No one can steal my heart. Our contract can be torn apart that easily.
'Cause we build a strong love affair on investments of equal share. Two hearts that beat as one. Just look what love has done.
In the socket, just like money in my pocket, baby love.
Take that to the back. I know how to treat a man with me here in good hands, baby love. Take that to the back. Save it, build it,
Baby,
that interest of our love. Take that to the back.
keep saving, keep building, true love.
That interest of our love. Take that to the back.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
You with the cheat and steal and backstab your brother. When you break him house down to build your own. You with the kill and beat and rape our sisters. When you kill the children with no remorse. You with the send our men and women to war. To die and kill for what you believe in. Me, I want to see a brighter day. With the children playing, laughing. I want to see a happy face. With the nation growing, thriving. You want to make the things they hard for the people and you try to hide away. Bobo, ain't it fast, okay, oh. That's all I need, oh, Bori. Bobo, ni ori, oh. Lama, oh, Emale Sare.
to FuseBox Radio.
Sometimes your kisses make me nervous. And sometimes I'm not afraid to fall. See, I know you love me on purpose. You know I love you after all. So bring me flames from oceans burning. Even though it might feel wrong. And give me time to think about you. But don't leave me for too long. You make me hurt. Oh, you make me hurt. I got jokes for you. I got Jones for. Now, if I throw my fears and judgments into the fire that fuels your heart, would that set you running? Or would your passion light my dark? 'Cause you make me every time I see you, I feel my feelings grow. I look at you and your surrender, and I know it's safe to fall, 'cause you make me Jones for.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
DJ Fusion.
Brand new style, me give them again. Catch a one. So this is
is what me do when my dogs them not have no food. And this is what I do when them get my head confused. And tuggy lad, the road and boy get dash overboard. The road and cut like a samurai sword. The road and come back with me thing load. The road like a me set the code. The road and boy get dash overboard. The road and cut like a samurai sword. The road and come back with me thing load. The road like a me set the code. Pass pan the ends, me see the youth them a post. When you see no smoke, now go through them nose. Dipping on me clothes, pop out me bill fall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chalice load. The road from an a baby in a stroller. Yeah. From predator no have no shoulder. Them a coward, we a soldier. We a look for the police and a them Corolla. So, who bad roll and not halfway. No boy can't join the line and no cross them. Them have to say, see the real boss them. And every girl I say, see them at pepper sauce them. That's why me do road and boy get dash overboard. The road and cut like a samurai sword. The road and come back with me thing load. The road like a me set the code. The road and boy get dash overboard. The road and cut like a samurai sword. The road and come back with me thing load. The road like a me set the code. Yeah, man, I do road from day one. Them want me take them back to square one. Me slow Goliath and still I look for Satan. With me sling and me stone David, him a the brave one. Them can't beat me up like shaken. Me nah hide in the bush like no cave. Them a say if Mr. Brooks and Gully God that the same man. Me say yeah, but me a the insane one. Tuggy lad, the road and boy get dash overboard. The road and cut like a samurai sword. The road and come back with me thing load. The road like a me set the code. The road and boy get dash overboard. The road and cut like a samurai sword. The road and come back with me thing load. The road like a me set the code. The road and boy get dash overboard. The road and cut like a samurai sword. The road and come back with me thing load. The road like a me set the code. The road and boy get dash overboard. The road and cut like a samurai sword. The road and come back with me thing load. The road like a me set the code. The road. Brand new style, me I get them again, you know.
Say what you want about the level of resistance to this country's wonderfully constructed image and mythology, that which it creates about itself or those it holds in check. But hip-hop is a leading force in that fight. In fact, without hip-hop, very little of the symbolism or artistic expression of radical resistance to the brutality this country can impose on its own would be known or felt. Without hip-hop, so much of what I heard described recently as inattentional blindness would pass without recognition. So as another celebration of the 4th of July passes, for some of us it is hip-hop that best represents in this moment the sickeningly still relevant question of Frederick Douglass. What to the American slave is your 4th of July? National Public Radio again recently demonstrated that the real national pastime is not baseball, nor is it football. In fact, it is no game at all. It is the collective disavowal of racism's origin, function, and impact. White supremacy remains so powerfully unnamed in its relationship to power that its complete removal from even its most obvious displays is almost laughable. NPR's story was the retelling of the 1995 case where Michael Cox, a black Boston police officer, was mistaken for a criminal and viciously beaten by his white colleagues. But NPR's focus was not the continuing cycle of police violence against black people, no. In an almost ironic twist, NPR's focus was research into a condition known as inattentional blindness, or the inability to see even the most shocking events around you due to intense focus on something else. Instead of investigating the routine abuse of black people by the police, NPR chose to recast the story with a focus on the fact that one officer is said to have run right past a group of his fellow white cops, beating a defenseless black man without seeing a thing, as a case of inattentional blindness. He was so keyed in on a subject he was chasing that he was momentarily incapable of seeing the beating. What makes the NPR piece nearly ironic is that were this story told by The Onion, or had it once been a sketch on The Chappelle Show, the humor in the framing of the story would be obvious. But it is indicative of the national need to have as its national pastime a national inattentional blindness to the ways in which its oppressed communities suffer. The framing of this story by NPR is indicative of the national blindness to the treatment of its colonized inhabitants. It is the oft-described invisibility of black suffering, which is a political necessity to the stability of a social order that demands non-sight of the unsightly, of the wretched. And it is often hip-hop, the maligned, misrepresented, angry yet poetic responses that reminds the world of the fakery of the Stars and Stripes. Skip Coon said he'd rather see it ablaze than salute it. Killer Mike, a la Michelle Alexander, is reminding us that prisons are new age slavery, and a la Malcolm X suggests that we all get a shotgun, and that, a la the misrepresented Magnificent One, says he will burn this motherfucker down. And like Mike is Jasiri X, denying the blindness by retelling the story of Jordan Miles, another of the more recent innocent victims of police violence. Another national pastime to which Pharoah Monch suggests the response be to clap, and he don't mean applause. It is also the journalistic work in hip-hop from Davey D to Free Mix Radio, where such artistry is reported in connection to the political activism that also seeks to deny the imposed blindness to, as Kwesi Setu reports, the continued coon hunting by police in cities like the nation's capital. No room for inattention here, in fact, quite the opposite. As we go to press, artists and activists are gathering in New York City to raise further protests to this past week's police violence against people gathered at the Pete Rock Smith & Wesson album release party. The press release for the event calls for the police to stop seeing hip-hop gatherings as a crime waiting to happen. But in the eyes of a country whose national pastime is the inattentional blindness to black suffering, gathering crowds of black people are indeed potentially threatening criminal acts. For Black Agenda Radio, I'm Jared Ball. Online, visit us at blackagendareport.com.
Tuned in to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah.
You're as good as they say you are.
Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
So I jumped up quick, still had to shower. Wolf City beer in a half an hour. Put on my shorts and my new Air Maxes. Got a little cash in my new sunglasses. Then you know what's next to happen. Girls by the masses, sweeter than molasses. Jumped in the car, now we smashing. Windows down with the radio blasting. Got no time for traffic, so anything under 100 we're gonna pass. And once we arrive, magic must have been something in the vibe. Watching all the honeys walk by, but doesn't everybody love the summertime? Hello there, the sun is on the rise, there's magic in the air. Hey, it's alright, girl, you know what's been on my mind. The summer love affair.
Whoa, she's so sweet to the eye. She walk right by with her nose in the sky like damn. She don't even know who I am. Got a two-piece on with her clothes in her hand like no. Maybe she a diva though, I just don't recognize that she's a hoe. So I got behind the behind, trying to show the bird what the bees can be like. It's T.I. know the shoe here from afar. Probably look a little better in the dark. What do you say we going back to my parked car? You give me brains and we'll make it a smart car. No, I'm not sexist, baby. Have you been to Texas lately? We should go down south. Talk a little bit and maybe put it in your mouth.
Hello there, the sun is on the rise. There's magic in the air. Hey, it's alright, girl, you know what's been on my mind. The summer love affair. Baby, don't go, no, been waiting this so long. Please chase all my dark clouds away. Don't leave me alone, no, without you I'm solo. You are my sweet summer day. Hey, I love this lovely weather. Wish you'd be here forever. Never leave, never see a cloud again. Got a raindrop dropping down again. I said I need you, girl. Please stay, don't say you leave me, girl. You always brighten up my life. Never really better than the summertime. Hello there, the sun is on the rise. There's magic in the air. Hey, it's alright, girl, you know what's been on my mind. The summer love affair. Bye bye, bye bye, bye. Summertime. Bye bye, bye bye, bye. Summertime.
Welcome to Media Minutes. I'm Stevie Converse.
And I'm Candace Clement.
And I'm Megan Tatey.
The Third Circuit Court of Appeals dealt a decisive blow against would-be media moguls this week, throwing out the FCC's rules that would have allowed one company to own a newspaper and broadcast stations in the same market. Free Press Policy Counsel Corey Wright argued the case, along with Media Access Project attorney Andrew J. Schwartzman. Wright called it an absolute sweeping victory for the public interest.
The court basically agreed with numerous citizens groups that the FCC's media ownership limits are constitutional and necessary to promote diversity and competition in the media and to ensure that people have access to the news and information that they need and want.
The court chastised the FCC for failing to consider the impact of the weakened rules on media ownership opportunities for women and people of color.
And specifically, the court really took the FCC to task for failing to consider evidence and research that Free Press and other public interest groups put in the record saying, look, if media is more consolidated, it gives fewer opportunities for women and minorities to purchase stations. That means there's fewer voices, there's fewer viewpoints, and those communities have fewer people to serve their local needs. And what the court said was, FCC, that's not acceptable.
The FCC's new media ownership review is due this summer. Wright says that going forward, the FCC should consider its mandate to protect the public interest and consider the overwhelming evidence that media consolidation hurts the quality and quantity of news.
Every single time there's a media ownership review, the industry goes to the FCC with a sob story pleading poverty. It's almost always not the case at all. But they are always asking the FCC to eliminate the rules completely, which would allow unfettered consolidation. But, you know, it's really not the FCC's job to protect industry profit margins. The FCC has media ownership rules in order to preserve competition, to preserve diversity, and make sure that a single company can't monopolize all of the media outlets in a community.
For more information, go to savethenews.org.
How much time should young children spend in front of TV and computer screens? Not much, say the experts. The American Academy of Pediatrics has recommended that kids shouldn't spend more than 2 hours a day in front of screens, and they say that children under the age of 2 shouldn't watch screens at all. The Academy says too much screen time is a big reason for the epidemic of childhood obesity in the United States. It wants pediatricians to ask parents 2 questions. How much time do your kids spend in front of a screen each day? And is there a TV or device with an internet connection in their bedroom? The Campaign for Commercial-Free Childhood has praised the Academy's recommendations. Associate Director Josh Golan says it's important to understand that they are not talking about screen times in small amounts.
We're talking about the incredible amount of time that children are spending with TV, video games, computers, handheld devices. Preschool kids are spending on average 32 hours a week with screen media. That's about 4.5 hours a day, and when you think about how much a preschooler sleeps, that's a good chunk of their waking time.
Golan says excessive screen time can lead to more than childhood obesity.
It's linked to poor school performance, behavioral problems in school, reduced physical activity, sleep disturbances.
First Lady Michelle Obama is also concerned about the rising number of young couch potatoes. Last month, she launched a new effort to reduce screen times as part of her new Let's Move childcare initiative. Mrs. Obama wants daycare facilities and home-based providers to commit to no screen time for children under 2 years old and to limit screen time in older kids to no more than 30 minutes per week during childcare hours.
She's taken on childhood obesity as really her issue. This childcare piece went significantly further than she's gone before, and she probably could have been a lot less strong in her stance, and nobody would have complained. So this was pretty impressive what she did.
Many parents and caregivers think they're helping their kids by giving them more screen time because media producers use deceptive marketing of their purportedly educational products, Golan says.
In fact, it's having the opposite effect. So that's one reason why we've been so active in filing Federal Trade Commission complaints and raising awareness of the fact that Baby Einstein and these other products aren't, in fact, educational.
For more information, go to commercialfreechildhood.org. You've been listening to Media Minutes, a production of Free Press, a national, nonpartisan organization working to reform the media. For more information, visit www.freepress.net.
Let's go!
listening to FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion.
Yo, Kano, what up, man?
What up, KRS?
What up?
I'm worldwide now, baby.
The dread of the curl, the streets of the girl. The only way to the top is to beat the world. You weak, you get hurled out with no hesitation. We build on skills in this hip-hop nation. This about self-creation. DJ, rap writing, MC, and B-boy breaking. Knowing I'm thinking, respect we're taking. I'm living life free to be the me that I'm facing. Back again, check the style I'm using. I'm not losing, hip-hop is moving. In fact, we cruising, like blood in the street we oozing. Hip-hop we living, it's dance we doing. We them B-boys, graffiti writers, we them. Culture keepers, we see trends. We was at the beginning, now we still winning. Now today we gonna see them ends.
We got a beat to rock your body. We got the joints, so join the party. We gonna dance to the halls.
Come on, come on. What up, y'all?
We don't need them.
Let's rock.
We got a beat to rock your body. We got the joints, so join the party. We gonna have us a celebration.
Yo, K-Nod, turn your mic on. Let's go.
Would you kindly step out of my way, dog? Do I look like I care about what they blog? How they make it rain when at best they fog? And we run this town, I suggest you jog. Cause I came to win, man. I'm about to blow, so call me wingman. Fly on my own, no need for wingman. Married to the game, but where's your ring? Damn. Excuse me, pardon. You may not get me and why I'm hardened, why I'm wildin', why I'm violent. But when I move, I forget all my problems. I do this for survival. Besides that, I came to take the title. On the floor, my feet be homicidal. And God bless Michael, cause that's my idol.
Down with the guns of the revolution. We go hard for our evolution. We bear arms, but we not shooting. Reinventing the game and bringing the truth in. Rise to the beat with the KRS-One. If you're posing, move over, cause here we come. Put your best foot forward if you dare to face us. We the new elected leaders of the hip-hop nation. To the hip-hop nation.
We got the beat to rock your body.
Come on.
We got the joints, so
come on, let's go.
We gonna dance to the halls.
Put your hands up.
Tear down the walls, baby, we don't
Let's
need
go.
them.
Come on.
We everywhere now.
Rock your body.
We everywhere.
What up, y'all?
Rock your body.
From the favelas to the slums,
to the hip-hop nation,
and the hoods.
Put your hands
it's all
up
good.
if you down with the nation. Come on.
Yeah. Freedom is expensive, baby. Yeah. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta give it your all. If you want your dreams,
come on.
You gotta give it all that you got.
What up, y'all?
To rock your body. We got the joints to join the party. We gonna dance to the halls.
Come on.
Tear down the walls, baby, we don't need. We got the beat to rock your body. We got the joints to join the party. We gonna have us a celebration. Dance to the rise of the hip-hop nation.
Let's rock.
We got the beat to rock your body. We got the joints
to the
join
hip-hop
the party. We gonna dance to the halls.
Come on.
Tear down the walls,
Come
baby,
on.
we don't
Let's
need.
go. Put your hands up if you down with the nation. Come on.
Trust me, I know all about it. Let's go, Chris.
Put your hands up. Come on. Come on. What up, y'all?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman, and this is Direct Effects. That's right, the Jump Off, your hottest daily 5-minute dose of entertainment and college news, brought to you by the Black University Radio Network. And on today's show, the second African American network next to TV One is about to debut. Bounce TV, based in Atlanta and owned by Martin Luther King III and Ambassador Andrew Young, will focus on African Americans 25 to 54, and I'll tell you all about it. And the queen of R&B and hip-hop, Mary J. Blige, is ready to drop her 10th studio album. That's right, her 10th. This September, a sequel to her 1994 smash album, My Life. That's right, Mary is going to record her platinum-selling album, Over, for September 2011 release. And I'll tell you all about that. All right here, don't you move on Direct Effect.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
It's that Mary J. Blige.
17 years after issuing her sophomore album, My Life, multi-platinum selling diva Mary J. Blige will release a sequel to the platinum-selling breakthrough disc this fall. The album, titled My Life 2, The Journey Continues, this is the R&B star's 10th studio album and is slated to drop September 20th on Interscope Records. The album features production from Kanye West, Swiss Beats, Danger, and Stargate. This album is a reflection of the times and lives of all the people in my life, says Mary. This album's lead single, Someone to Love Me, featuring Diddy and Lil Wayne, is currently at number 66 on the R&B/hip-hop songs chart, according to Billboard magazine. My Life, the original, released in 1994, featured singles Be Happy and Mary Jane All Night Long. She was nominated for a Grammy Award for the Best R&B Album. The album sold 2.8 million copies, according to Nielsen SoundScan. Look out for the sequel, My Life 2, The Journey Continues, available this September 20th on Interscope Records. For more entertainment news, you can always visit urweb.com. A new 24-hour, 7-day-a-week broadcast television network based in Atlanta, Georgia, and targeted toward African Americans is set to debut this fall from founders Martin Luther King III and the ex-mayor of Atlanta and U.S. Ambassador Mr. Andrew Young and his son Andrew Young III. Bounce TV announced Monday it will target African Americans between the ages of 25 and 54 with a programming slate featuring theatrical motion pictures, live sporting events, documentary specials, inspirational faith-based programs, off-net series, and some original programming. Bounce TV will deliver free programming exclusively for our underserved community and be accessible to all homes around the country. So far, the network has gained TV rights to over 350 motion pictures through multi-year licensing agreements. Bounce TV also has the rights to the nation's largest African-American Atlantic Conference, the CIAA Conference. Bounce TV, the new independently black-owned and operated broadcast company network featuring African Americans, will drop this fall. Check your local listings for Bounce TV.
When urban entertainment news breaks, it's already waiting for you online at EURweb.com. That's www.EURweb.com. EURweb.com.
Okay, I'll listen. They're just 3 little words, but sometimes they can be very tough to say, especially when your son or daughter wants to talk to you about joining the U.S. Army.
Okay, I'll listen.
They're just 3 little words, but if you find the strength to say them to your son or daughter, you'll hear the opportunity to create a future that's stronger than you ever imagined. A future full of advanced training in over 150 careers, along with the discipline and leadership skills they need to succeed in any situation. Add tuition assistance and up to $40,000 in enlistment bonuses, and soon you'll realize the U.S. Army is a viable option.
Okay, I'll listen.
They're just 3 little words, But if you say them to your son or daughter when they want to talk about joining the U.S. Army, you'll hear the thought put into their decision. Learn more at GoArmy.com. You made them strong. We'll make them Army strong. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
That's going to do it for this edition of Direct Effects, y'all. It's a wrap. Make sure you check me out on Twitter. That's twitter.com/Black College. And you can always hit us at Facebook. That's facebook.com/Black College. Until tomorrow, it's your boy right here, Lamar Blackman. Go.
Direct Effects, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing FuseBox Radio.
This is FuseBox Radio. Calling the world. It won't be long now until the blast off. Tension is mounting among the scientists and technicians on the base as 0 hour approaches. Everything is ready. All we're waiting for is the crew. And here they are.
And I saw his album sitting there. And I saw the sharp-looking dude on the cover, and I say, is that him? The Black Prince? Could I be right? Could that be Kid Dynamite?
Yo, you checking out FuseBox Radio with Jon Judah, and this is yours truly, Big Guru, the icon.
I was born into this world, little bitty baby girl. Now looking white, looking so black in a racist world. way the world spins around, spins around, spins around, spins around. Everything, everything, everything I said and I did surely came back around. See repercussions, talking about the things we do. Repercussions, things sure can come back to you. Yeah, repercussions, what goes around comes around. Yeah, repercussions, they will get you down. Repercussions, talking about the things we do. Yeah, repercussions, things sure can come back to you. You need to know that repercussions, what goes around comes around. Repercussions, they will get you down. Sorry,
You're listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion Jon Judah. This is Cab CAB. About to hop on the Millennium Falcon, head back to New Jersey. One. Summertime and I'm cruising. Tell them haters keep it moving. I got the chunkiest whip, iPhone on my hip. The baddest chick with the prettiest lips. A fortified mommy with a voluptuous body. Don't play games when it's time to party. I go hard, stay Drake, get papes and chill. CAB diamond cutthroat, that's for real. Paid in live, world premiere. So silky the track, my voice the chorus, so milky. This is for the beach, this is for the pool, this is for the club and those who just got out of school. Family reunions and barbecues, block parties and social rendezvous, amusement parks, wedding receptions, Atlantic City boardwalk, casino connections, the young and old, bridging generations, worldwide, city to city, United Nations. You feel the magic and the mystery? That's summertime, rich tradition throughout history. In a winter with my mindset on spring and summer. Flashback for hunger when I was younger. Wild and free, the ghetto child smiling me. Reminisce good times, friends and family. Some long gone, but their spirits still living. Some incarcerated, but my love I keep giving. Stay driven, with my eyes on the prize. Shorty in the tennis skirt, eyes on the thighs. Barbecuing, little kids running round. OGs digging my sound, brothers giving me pounds. Look around, ain't no hate. The music feel good, and I just ate. But wait, my date looking real pretty. My ex-girl's attitude real shitty. The seasons return, learn from love we yearn. As the world turn and the sun burn.
Se
older, run the streets and get bolder. White beaters and shorts till the weather turn colder. 4th of July high, Labor Day weekend, summer just flew by. You know what I'm speaking, relax with it. Play my part religiously, meticulously, move inconspicuously. International passport aficionado, profile, no smile, my bravado. Slick talk, walk what we speak, we read. Rise with the sun, got no time for sleep. Theme music, something to ride to, glide and strive to. That's what I provide you.
Vacation. Time to send y'all bros on a permanent vacation, yo. Check my track record. Respect is my black Lexus. Expect me to act reckless. I'm rich and I'm ass naked. On mink with half leopard. My drinks in my glass separate. I'm rolling, I had breakfast. I stroll through my last message like Second can't be serious. Never that Libby shit. I'm mysterious. Move mystique on them. The doses increase on them. You ghost if you sleep on them. No joke on my peak storming them cars. They coming heavy. The guard of the Serengeti. I charge with a large machete and carve to your starving belly. Like, you should've known I was serious. Still the prettiest. Point blank period.
Feeding wild alligators on swamps. Got miles and acres. No cost. Whether it's freestyle or written down on paper. So far I've been down for maybe a decade. I'm still the rawest plus weight. And Pharaoh garments custom made. Juries on us. Garments. Fly apartments. They bugging. Say Nostradamus. This wasn't one of my hardest. Sold over a mill regardless. Chill with them hard looks. I spark clips. If you blood a Muslim. If I was sick, God a crip.
Okay. Guns in the glove department, I'm dapper but love the nonsense. The rapping and of my conscience. I'm strapped when I come to concerts. Attack with 100 monsters in black and they running bonkers. We back and we come to conquer.
The last of the niggas genre like Chicken can't be serious. Still the grittiest. Point blank period. Flow tight as a midget's closet. As tight as a prison block. Get no sight of police when we riot. Fighting the system fire. Get quiet when I'm approaching. Skip tires, jump out the roads and sit Myers, rum out and open. I'm smoking that hydro joking. I'm smoking, my eyes are on you. Don't reach cause I tried to warn you. No street corner knives will come to bomb you. 4 files to harm you. Eccentric, I'm live but calm to. Cordial but crazy. Cautious stroke through with some crazy gorgeous. Off bodies like lady horses like a whole stampede. Serious. Y'all get this funny like Eddie Murphy's delirious. Sped up for real slow, never neo soul. Hip hop only rockin' with homie Rico D's. Not Josh Stone, Hobbs or Coldplay. If there was an old age we pioneered it. Anthony Cruz, Nasir Jones. This very right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Just right back in your ear routine. A tale of the 4 MDs and the day that we met the Fat Boys on the Staten Island Ferry. The Fat Boys were a little late. We waited till 5:30, so we broke into a freestyle rap. Stevie D was kicking it live. We arrived at the ferry about 5 o'clock, waiting for Marky D, Buffy, and Cool Rock. We were gonna leave, but we heard a vibration. The Fat Boys are ready to go on vacation. I said, homeboys, we almost left. All the Fat Boys came to us out of breath. Still we got on the boat and sailed away. We all got on free and didn't even pay. We looked in the pier and what do we see but the form of 3 fat guys. Carried popcorn and some potato chips and a bowl full of pizza pies. The first one was Prince Marky D and the next was Kurowski. But the biggest of these 3 MCs was a human beatbox Buffy.
jet of this part of the tale you'll never forget. In the middle of the ocean, the boat went off course. Everybody got scared, said man was lost. Said Buffy went crazy and ran to the back. I said the boat popped the wheelie like a car on the track.
I'm gonna rock this place. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat. Bad boys rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat. Bad boys rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Join us in this rap, my friends. You're sure to like our style. With the force and these and the bad boys chilling on top of the pile.
Your hands in the air and wave them like a just don't care. Cause it's the fat boys and with the force MDs, and we're bringing MCs out to their knees. Party people in the place get funky for me. I'm gonna burn the burning train.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
I do insist you lend your ear, I'll make it very crisp. You may have heard it before, but it was like this.
Like you never heard before. Yes, he is. Is it down or up? Yes, he is. Is he rocking it? Yes, he is rocking it.
When I'm on the table, I rock the best. All the party people are cardiac arrest. Yeah, you the best. I'm always fucking great.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Stop. The invincible, infinite, small, deep. You touch one of my guns, I buck. You ain't got nuts enough to come through and get back at my shit for them wounds. You a punk ass, be soft. Duke, I'm a young rich ass, rule love to show you how to get his lights. Blue teach you the mystery of God and murk. You bury you monks up in the sea. Man, you're supposed to that in the pre. Saying shit that no mind, and don't play or stunt. Shit is shot back, but you got your dome cut while we party with the pretty little QTs. You fertilizing dirt for new trees. Up with the mobsters out in Q. Bailey, you hung for that. This that your mouth speaks. Just pray for me. And when I'm out in the world, just pray for me. And if you down for whatever, you wait for me. I got these cowards out trying to play for me, and they making me. Shit is pray for me, and I can see that they got me afraid of me. Homeboy, I ain't the one, you mistaken me. Why you ratting and snaking me? They making me. Shit is pray for me. To get pull them things out. So they talk too much, need to shut mouth. A loose lip and sinking shit for real. Then that goes surprise when they get killed. Got 2 felonies but take a chance. Still, my life comes first off the wreck. Good deal, move that crowd, that wreck. Still, for medicine but it exact. Ill, the HAV, the O, the C. Be easy on the way that you approach me. Didn't see it coming but he got his plug pulled. That Jake psyche don't
don't go by what looks good. Get it in, trust she heard that while you loving her. All my tickets tap that. Fake gangsters I can see right. Don't cross that line and get your life ruined.
All this darkness, this drug, this violence, my projects, I'm a rap to the fullest. And I'm always gonna be infamous. They lay me down to rest when I'm in this world. Pray for me. Cowards out trying to lay for me. They're making me, so just pray for me. And I can see it in your eyes, you're afraid of me. Homeboy ain't the one you mistaken me. While you're ratting and think you're snaking me. They're making me, so just pray for me.
Take you the FuseBox in the mix, yeah. Check it out, you better you take it there, yeah.
Tell me if you feel me. I think niggas is trying to kill me. Picturing pistols, spitting hollow points till they drill me. Keeping it real, and even if I do conceal my criminal thoughts, preoccupied with keeping still. See niggas as folks sitting in court, turn snitches. They used to be real, but now they petrified bitches. I'm trying to be strong. They sending armies out to bomb me. Listen to Ron, the only DJ that can calm me. Constantly armed, my firepower keep me warm. I'm trapped in the storm, and fuck the world till I'm gone. Bitches be warned, word is born, you get torn. I'm busting on Giuliani, rubbing my niggas wrong. Ending this song, before I leave, picture me, I'm spitting that pump, bitches and hustling to be free. Watch me set it, niggas don't want it, you can get it, bet it. Make these jealous niggas mad, I said it. This thug life, nigga, we don't cater to you hoes. Fuck with me, have 100 motherfuckers at your door with fofos. Yeah, nigga, thug life, thug life, thug life. I'm hard. From the pearly gates, fuck them. I didn't want to go to heaven anyway, but my mama got me on my knees with my hands gripped, talking about some praise the Lord shit. Hail Mary, fuck her, I never knew her. I probably screw her and dump her body in the sewer. Our Father, my pop stuck up dope spots, big black and mean with the fifth by the gabardines. What you expected from his next to kin? I'm loco, bro, but ain't no Mexican. I got nines in the bedroom, blocks in the kitchen, a shotty by the shower if they wanna shoot me while I'm shitting. The lesson from the Smith & Wesson is depressing. Niggas keep stressing the same motherfucking question. How many shots does it take to make my heart stop and my body start to shake? Ron G, stop.
I be that young, pretty, fly, smooth, glorious kid. A bad boy just like Notorious Big. A Rockefeller like Sean Carter. With more game than Ron Harper. The Bones Barker, rapper slash Sean Robber. While y'all be on the corners bumming and high, I be out buying the finest shit money can buy. You wish you was in the position that I'm in. Hot rhyming, diamond shining, autograph signing. My lifestyle is far out. Every week bring a different car out. I go to nightclubs and buy the bar out. Cause I keep cream I'm large on the street scene. Every time I touch mics, you hear all the freaks scream. Yeah, Big L, Harlem's finest. Yeah, the nigga who hold it down for Uptown.
It's how we do it out here on this underground real shit, nigga. It's the heat, nigga. Now rewind this motherfucker. You know you can't help it.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Coming at ya, check the rapture that the miggity manufacture, body snatcher. Here to throw the pitch again, got to switch again because we back up in this bitch again. We roll like Michelin, the rappers know the pedigree, flowing steadily, your boogie bang, your wrist. Miggity made the snakes and snails and Rottweiler tails, jiggity joint by the balls in case all else fails. Jiggity hails from the land of gunsling, and I tell you one thing, jiggity DOS effects, we run thing, hunting down hardcore clowns and love singers. And I got more styles than Brooklyn got drug slingers. Police arrest me, MCs wanna stickity stress me, tickety talking more trash than the hefty. Heaven to Betsy when Dre sparked the cess. We left, you faggot MCs marked for death. No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, do we bring your real age time? No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, that's the facts we ripping age time. No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, do we bring your real age time? No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, that's the facts we ripping age time. No diggity, I line the rappers then I drop them like they dominoes. And everybody from their papa to their mama knows. We got the flows to get you hyper. Plug up the mic up. Figure the phone and then it's on because I'm just a typer. And ain't no diggity, I flow until infinity. You must be kidding me. Ain't niggity nothing getting rid of me. Big up to PMD forever getting blunted. Flooded in the triple black Benz 500. I riggedy rap like Saran. From here to Pakistan. Me and my man came to kick styles out the can. Frigid with the flow, yo, it's the big tip. Jabot pants, plus stack my crayons in the head. So you better set the back, bruh, or your head is black. I swiggity smoke the pot, that call the kettle black. Revolt and get your jiggity jaw broke. BKLYN, we no joke. No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, do we bring your real age time? No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, that's the facts for ripping age time. No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, do we bring your real age time? No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, that's the facts for ripping age time. Well, yo, the one is for them suckers, the two is for my shorties, the three is for my knuckers, puffin' L's and crackin' 40s. Das effects, you know the text, we never slack. We back, I figure defects, so nigga check the rap. Niggas be acting shady, so I got eyes behind my back and the biggity black the 80. Yo, we crazy as they come, smoking blunts by the car and fake the part. But them seasons of pain like more. Sharpen up your skills, cause on the real we break them down. My sound is strictly hardcore underground. No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, do we bring your real age time? No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, that's a face for ripping age time. No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, do we bring your real age time? No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, that's a face for ripping age time. No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, do we bring your real age time? No diggity, can I kick around for your mind? No diggity, that's a face for ripping age time. What the whole for your mind? Got
FuseBox Radio.
When I come by your house or call you on the phone, and if you answer
absurd. She talks 100 miles a minute. You stare right through her, the wall. The clock is telling you it's morning, but still you feel nothing at all. Nobody's there when you're coming down. Nobody's there when you're coming down, coming down. Nobody's there when you're coming down. Nobody's there when you're coming down, coming down.
I'm saying, so you better have a talk with the girl. She's snorting up on my shit. The girl is snorting up on my shit. She ain't played nothing. That's what I'm saying. You better have a fucking talk with her real quick.
It's 5 in the morning. You're still wide awake. The sun is slowly rising. You wipe the night off your face. You stumble in the doorway, and you can barely even stand. You're gonna sleep away the whole day, so you can do it again, again.
listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
get drunk like everybody else, right? Wino be directing traffic on Sunday morning. That was my favorite thing about Wino. Because I didn't want to go to church, so I'd hang with Wino be standing. Hey, fool, you better slow that car down! Goddamn, don't come driving down through here like you crazy! This is a neighborhood, this ain't no residential district! Jesus. I remember when the boy got killed. That's for real, man. It was on a Friday down at the railroad depot. I tried to warn a nigga. I said, boy, don't you go down there fucking with them Jews without no money. Hey, ice cream boy, you want to turn that goddamn noise off? Don't nobody want to hear that shit this time of morning. Well, jump on out there, nigga. You bad. I got something for your ass. I'm a veteran, boy. I was in World War I, the Battle of Chateaubriand. I got mustard gas fools all over my body. Who's that genius. I ain't lying. Book the numbers, didn't need paper or pencil. Now the nigga can't remember who. Say, nigga, get your ass out the street, boy. Move out the way, boy. What's happening? What's happening? Shit, I know something happening, cause everything's moving. Yeah. Hey, Pop! Come on, old motherfucker. Dust your ass off, man. Hey, Pops, you got anything to do? Yeah, nigga, I got something for your ass. Got some advice. You better lay off that narcotic, nigga. That shit done made you null and void. I ain't lying, boy. What's wrong with you? Why don't you straighten up and get a job? Get a job? How the fuck are you talking to the kids? Baby? Shit. I worked 5 years in a row when I was in the joint. Pressing them motherfucking license plates. I'm a license plate pressing motherfucker too, man. Shit. Pop. You listen to me. Don't you hit me no more, boy. I'm just your junky ass home. Boy, I will, nigga. You're alright with me, boy. I'm just ashamed to see you like that.
FuseBox Radio and BlackRadioBack.com.
FuseBox Radio.